Hey playa, have you ever dealt with depression before? It can be completely debilitating, and people are always trying to figure out what they can do to get over their depression. That's exactly what Ryan Fuller asked me when he said, "Can you make a video about getting over depression?" I want to talk about depression for a little bit, and I want to talk about what you can do to ease your symptoms and attitudes when it comes to depression, and I'll share that right after this.
This is the Josh Speaks. You're watching the Josh Speak.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. Now, depression can be something that completely takes over your life, and there's a lot of different ways to handle it. Some people receive medication while others go to therapy. There are a lot of different ways to intervene, but I do think there are 5 things you can actively start doing right now to help work through your depression. The first one is to get enough sleep. With your body well rested, it can be easier to take on the challenges that come throughout the day. People tend to overlook this simple step by doing other things like just playing video games or watching TV, but if you really want to get a good night's sleep, you have to start preparing yourself to do it at the end of the night. An hour before you go to bed, put aside all of your technological devices and instead switch over to something manual like writing in a journal or reading a book. Giving your eyes a rest from the screen before you go to bed makes it that much easier to get into the rhythm of a normal sleep cycle. The second thing you could focus on is eating healthier. People tend to overlook this little fact and they just continue eating the same things that they're used to. Fried food and sugary things and snacks and cookies and all these different kinds of things don't help with your depression. They actually enhance it. I'll link up a video on the screen here to show you the research-based findings on how nutrition can affect depression. Trust me, it's a simple change you could start making. Here's a practical tip I would suggest. Think about what your favorite fruit is. Apples, bananas, strawberries, mangoes, pineapple, any of those. And try your best to have a little bit of that fruit every single day. Just incorporating one more fruit into your daily diet can make a huge difference, and slowly as time goes on, you can start moving away from the fried foods, but we'll get there at some point. The third thing you can do is exercise. As you exercise, the blood starts flowing through your body. Your body starts getting prepped and ready to handle whatever comes your way. When people think about exercising, they think about hitting the gym, lifting weights, getting swole bra, but at the end of the day, exercising can be something as simple as going for a walk every single day. Whether you're incorporating stretching or walking or doing push-ups, the fact of the matter is that you're not allowing your body to just sit there and become lethargic. It becomes easier and easier to fall into your sinkhole when you become less active. So just even incorporating one small physical activity a day can do wonders. The fourth thing you can do is to create some type of schedule or routine for yourself. Now I know, sometimes when you're taking medication or sometimes when you really are in such a depressive mood, it's hard to follow through and keep things consistent. You may wake up at different times, you may eat at different times, you might start to feel like your body just isn't in sync. So a good way to start working on correcting that would be to have a system that you do as soon as you wake up, whenever you wake up. Let's say the first thing that you do as soon as you wake up, whether it's in the morning or nighttime, is to do your stretches. Stretch out, get the blood flowing, go brush your teeth, do all that kind of morning stuff, and then go eat. Make that a simple routine that you can follow. Even if you just do those 3 steps, stretch, brush your teeth, and eat, at least then you're incorporating physical activity and eating into the normal routine of your life, which is a step forward. A routine or a schedule doesn't have to be a whole daily agenda that you have to do at a specific time. It's simply things that you habitualize, things you incorporate into your life that you do over and over. In the beginning, you might feel like having a routine can be kind of stressful. What if you mess up? What if you just don't want to do it? Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up too much. The goal is to work towards incorporating it and not to just automatically know how to do it. And the 5th thing you can do is to take on some sort of responsibility. As humans, we work best when we have something to work towards and to work for. Whether it's feeding your pets or washing the dishes or even getting the newspaper in the morning, take on some task that you feel that you can manage in your own right. In doing that, you might start to feel a better sense of responsibility and inclusion in the world around you. Having this small sense of responsibility can help open up more doors for you. You may start to feel like, hey, as time goes on, you can take on more responsibility. You can be more involved in things and therefore start climbing your way out of that depressive state. And look, I get it. Depression is a lot more complex than just completing these 5 steps and you're suddenly better. It's going to require work, time, and effort, and looking for multiple different ways to help you work through it. There isn't a one-size-fits-all answer, and there's no magic bullet formula to just cure depression. But I do want to know, what do you think though? Have you ever felt depressed or suffered from depression before? Leave your comments down below and we'll talk about it. If you want to share your story with me in a more private setting, you can always shoot me a DM over on Snapchat or Instagram. I do my best to answer as many messages as I can. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. And remember guys, the learning doesn't stop here. Check out the videos I have over there on the side where I go more into this topic of depression. And I also have a playlist to help you work through feelings of depression, sadness, anger, or whatever else is on your mind. Check those out and I'll see you guys next time. As always, love and peace.